Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Young Street podcast. Now, there is no guest today, it is just me. I've sort of been slacking lately because of New Zealand got put into another lockdown, and I just got busy with other things, working and all that. So we're back, better than ever. And I just want to thank everyone thank everyone for the support on the last episode with Zephin. Legend. So Zephin, if you're listening, you're a fucking G. Thank you for coming on. And I got some good feedback on that episode. So yeah, it's good. So I might do another one with Zephin. Go more in depth. But today we are sort of just discussing. I was sort of brainstorming on what I wanted to do because I missed a few Mondays, and obviously all the guests that I wanted to get on were a little bit busy. So I was just like, oh, you know what? I'll just do one on my own. Tips for businesses. Whether you've started one and managing it, or you want to start one, I feel like I have some sort of tips that can be helpful to you. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm just looking at my notes here. I'm sorry, I'm being really unorganized. And so first tip I've got written down is consistency and patience. So pretty much I'm just gonna be like sort of talking about like, because obviously I've got the vintage reselling business, sort of tips and tricks that I've learnt from that, but they can be applied to all businesses. So consistency and patience. You will not blow up overnight. Like I sort of went into it expecting to get like fucking 3,000 followers one night, and I woke up very disappointed to about 5. So you will not blow up unless you're very, very fucking lucky. You are not going to blow up instantly. So you just got to keep consistent and patient. Post consistently. That is a big, big thing for when you're starting out. Because if you post once a week, people aren't going to like... One, it's shit for your engagement for people that do already follow you. And it's shit for the algorithm because new people won't discover you. People will just think, oh, fucking bot account or account that's been no longer being used, you know? So consistency and patience, just be consistent, be patient, your shot will eventually come, and just work hard, man, because like it's not easy trying to blow up on Instagram these days. I feel like I blew up, I got like 1,000 followers in like a week, and I was very, very lucky, because I sort of started at the right time. Now it's not as easy as it once was to get a few followers on Instagram. So but I have picked up a few things. Second tip: build connections, man. Especially in the resale game. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Like honestly, I built up so many connections with people, and they were willing to sell me vintage stuff for a discounted price and bulk deals, and willing to give me a deal and willing to work with me because I built up that friendship and that connection. Now I did not go into those friendships with that intention. That's just my natural nature. But I sort of knew if I build this relationship up enough, it can really benefit me. But also, that is not my main intention. So, anyone that I'm friends with from the resale game, you're a fucking G. I love you guys. And But in saying that, don't use people, man. People don't appreciate that. And people aren't dumb either. They can tell. So, don't go in it with ill intentions. Go in it to actually make some friends. But keep in the back of your mind, like, okay, like, this person may be able to help me. If that makes sense. I'm like fucking all over the place. So, yeah. Also, bring value to them. Like, if you're just there to, like, talk shit, they'll probably talk shit back. But after a while, they'll probably find you a little bit annoying. Like, bring value. Buy something off them. Consider it an investment in their future. In your future. So, yeah. Just do that. Building connections and friendships. Just mention that. Social media. Guys, when I started, honestly, TikTok was not around. TikTok is your biggest tool. TikTok, IG Reels, Facebook. Obviously, Facebook was around. There were very limited things that we could do to market. We either had to resellers had to help each other out, shout out for shout out, or giveaways. But now, obviously, it's harder to grow, but you have all these tools available to you. You have TikTok. So many businesses have blown up on TikTok. It's fucking nuts. IG Reels. Legit, what I do, I make the TikToks, I download them to my phone, I upload them straight to IG Reels. Get double the fucking views. It's fucking easy. Like, double the views. It gets good engagement on TikTok. On Instagram, sorry. That's where the Instagram, the algorithm is trying to promote IG Reels to compete with TikTok. Use that to your advantage. Like, honestly, I see a lot of businesses being let down by their content. Content is king. Like, how are people going to discover you without content? Engage with your followers as well. Be personable. People don't want to be buying off some fucking robot. Like, I did this. I was willing to show my face. I'll talk to the camera. I'm not going to say I started it, but I was definitely one of the first to do it. And a lot of people picked up on it, and now they do it too. Which is fucking great. I love that. People are actually, picking up on that sort of stuff. A few things you can do. Ask them what they want to see. Like, ask them, do you guys want to see this? Do you guys want to see that? Ask them for their opinions. They're the ones that are going to be sending you the money at the end of the day. They sort of want their sort of stuff incorporated in it. Because, like I said, they're your customers. They're the ones that are going to be buying your shit. So, ask for their opinion. And honestly, like, become friends with your customers. I have built so many friendships, like, just being friends with my customers. And, like, it makes them feel more comfortable buying off me, for starters. And they end up buying more. Like, and I made some good fucking homies out of it. And I give them discounts. Because, they've bought heaps. Also, asking them what they want might strike some new ideas content-wise. Like, say, I want these types of t-shirts. I can do a TikTok on how to style these types of t-shirts. I can also upload that to IG Reels, get double the views. Like, the possibilities are endless. Engage with your followers, guys, because it is very, very important. Like, engagement is everything. Set goals. Write down your goals, man, and look at them often. Like, if you set even sales goals. Like, I want to do $50,000 in sales this year. Great. Now write that down, look at it, and now that you've written it down, it's become a part of your reality. Like, and sort of, it's scientifically proven if you write shit down, you're more inclined to fucking grind your ass off to get to that point. And it's true. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I wrote down at the start of the year, I want to get under 85 kilograms body weight wise. And I've fucking worked my ass off, and I'm nearly there. So that's just testament to that fact. Like, set goals, follower goals, sales goals, and I posted them to keep myself accountable because people care for some reason about what I do. I don't know. It's weird, but people do care about what I do. So it helped me keeping accountable. I feel like I'm blabbering, but I hope this is sort of bringing value to you guys. It's going to be a shorter episode for sure. Remember your why. On it, like, if your why is I want to get in this to make a shit ton of money, like, no, that's not the right thing. My why, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I mean, my family isn't rich at all. We struggle quite a bit. And obviously, being a teenager, I wanted to go out with my friends, and my mum couldn't lend me money, so I had to find a way to sort of be able to find. I had to find ways where I didn't have to ask her for that money, And so I started this. I heard about SaveMart. I went with my dad. I was like, holy shit! Like this shit is so cheap. I can make money on this. I saw an opportunity. So my why, just being able to support myself. But in that process, I fell in love with the game, man. Like, and I have a lot of people that sort of look at me, and I've sort of built a community around my page, like, sort of people. It's not just me selling clothes. I preach a lot about mental health. I give investing advice, which is probably not the best idea, but sometimes. I post gym content. Like, it's more than just a selling page at this point. It's like a community, So just remember your why, sort of. And my why was to, being able to support myself and helping others sort of bring a different side out of them, if that makes sense. Always be willing to learn, man. So I've run into so many people who think they fucking know it all, but they know nothing. Nothing. Legit. Look at Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. They are learning every day. They do not know everything, and they're fucking billionaires. They're well off, but they're like that because they are willing to learn. They keep an open mind. You do not know everything. Always take in new information. Watch YouTube videos. Watch YouTube tutorials. Listen to podcasts like this one. Always take in new information. It will help you in the long run, and it will just benefit your business overall. Have a point of difference, man. My point of difference coming up was how personable I was. I was, like I said, I was showing my face. I was asking my followers questions. I was building relationships with my followers. And you're gonna have competition no matter what industry you go into. No matter what industry you go into, you're gonna have competition. So what makes you different? Why should people buy off you instead of fucking buying off someone else? Your competition. Especially as starting out, you got to have a point of difference. Because, say you're reselling vintage clothes. There's thousands of pages that sell clothes. So people will say, "Oh, why would I buy off this guy who's new when I can buy off fucking NZ Vintage, who's been doing it for 3 years, who has a following?" You want to have that point of difference, whether that is having a theme. Someone who did this really well was Chavi. If you listen to my old podcast, his theme is Disney. He saw a gap in the market and he grabbed it, and it's worked out really well for him. He's one of the biggest resellers in the game. Have a lot of respect for that man. So Connor, if you're listening, fucking love you, bro. Who else did that really well? A lot of people did it really well, but I'm trying to Chavi's is the perfect example because he was different. Not there wasn't a single person doing strictly Disney, and now there is. I sort of got one more tip here. Don't be a cunt, man. Honestly, if someone's in my DMs being an absolute dick to me, I'm gonna be a dick right back. I don't give a shit. And especially in the resale game, people talk. Just don't be a dick to people, man. Because people talk, people hear about you, and they won't want to fuck with you, man. So be respectful, be polite, don't be a dick. Now that's all I have written down. We're at 13 minutes at the minute, but I did put on my Instagram questions to ask me, and I would answer them live on the podcast. So I'm gonna do that now. Let me just pull it up. So we got stolen _from_my_ wardrobe. Go follow her. What was your biggest challenge? Probably. I feel like my biggest challenge was figuring out a way to blow up. And like I said, how I did that, I was personable with my followers. I found a point of difference, and I grabbed it and used it to my advantage. Now if you do that, it probably it'll get you far, but not too far because everyone does it now. So you just got to find a point of difference, even if it's the slightest thing. People notice the small stuff. And when I did blow up, I saw an influx of money coming in, and as a fucking 15, 16-year-old, I'm like, damn, I've got $1,000 in my bank account. I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. So if I reinvested that money, I'd be so much further in my business, and that was probably my biggest mistake, was not reinvesting that money. I'm still fucking terrible at it. I'm just terrible with money, spending it. What motivated you to keep going? It's also from Stolen From My Wardrobe. My why. Like I said earlier, my why, sort of being able to financially support myself. I now am able to do that. I don't have, obviously as an 18-year-old, I have a job. But coming up 14, 15, 16, 17, I was able to financially support myself. I didn't have to ask my mum for money. It was good. It was a good feeling, for sure. So that's sort of what motivated me. I wouldn't say money did, but the idea of being able to support myself. What are your goals for? What are your goals for it? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So obviously I have two businesses. I have the NZ Vintage, and then I have Young Street. Young Street, I want to incorporate clothing into it. I've already designed clothing. I've got like about 20 fucking concepts whipped up, but I'm just trying to build up the podcast first. So I want to be sort of, I want to educate as many people as I can. I want to sort of be recognized. Like when people see the Young Street logo, they'll be like, "Oh shit, that's Young Street," you know. Like I fuck with that heavy. Like that's sort of my goal for Young Street. Indian Vintage. I want a website. I sort of want it to be my full-time thing. Obviously, I'm a uni student at the moment, so I have 3 years to sort of do that in my degree, and the first year's nearly up, and I sort of fucked around the first year, honestly. Like, I needed a big kick in the arse, and I got it, so I'm very thankful for that. But I want to be the biggest. I want to be the biggest vintage supplier in New Zealand. That was my goal from day one when I like fully fell in love with this. That was my goal. So I want to be the best. I want to be the biggest, and I'm not. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the fucking best. Like I know I'm not. There are way many more pages that are way fucking better than me. And yeah, like that's just the harsh reality of things, and I'm not gonna sit here and suck my own dick. Like, but definitely I want to be the biggest. I want to be the best. But it's gonna take a lot of work and work I'm wanting to put in. So, watch the space. Watch NZ Vintage. Big things going on. We've got NZVTG. Lately, I've seen a lot of accounts leeching off you. Does that piss you off? No, really doesn't. I was talking to this guy last night. It really doesn't. If people want to leech off me, they can. That means I'm doing something right. I've gotten their attention. And if they want to incorporate what I do into their page, that's fucking great. I encourage them to do it. But, like, people always know, like, especially the day ones, they always know that fucking NZ Vintage started there. And people know that. Like, honestly, if you want to leech off me, I wouldn't even call it leeching. I'd just say taking inspiration. Go for it, man. That's what this podcast is for as well. Oh, I missed the question. Oh, no, I didn't. Creative Taro, what's the end goal? I want to be financially free, man. Like, that's my biggest goal in life. Like, I don't even, if I'm not making, I just want to, like, be able to live comfortably, work when I want to, be my own boss. I want to be able to retire young. I want to be able to buy my mum nice things like a house that she's never been able to buy. Like, I just want to look after myself and look after me and look after my family and my friends, the people that I care about. You know, like, that's also what keeps me going. Sort of that desire to be financially free. And, yeah, man. I doubt I'll be selling vintage my entire life. I want to get into real estate. I want to get into stocks. I want to get into crypto, which I'm currently in. I won't be selling vintage all my life, but I'm going to ride this wave as long as I can. Into Deep Vintage Legend, how to be a little gym god, work hard. I'm just going to skip that question because it sort of doesn't have anything to do with it. What are the values and ethics that drive your business? Wow, that is a good fucking question. That's the last question, by the way. But, Waikato Rugby _lad legend, shout out to him. What are the values and ethics that drive your business? Fuck, that's a hard question. I sort of want to build friendships with my customers. I want to be able to help build their confidence. And obviously, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you look good. So I want to be able to help sort of build up my customers' confidence, doing that through clothes, you know, helping styling them, you know, selling them that fucking heat. So yeah, building friendships and building other people's confidence, helping people. I believe in good karma. If you help people, people will help you. And that's very true. I help a lot of people. That's just out of the goodness out of my heart, and then they've helped me back. Yeah, like, it's a hard question, but respect as well. I respect everyone. And if someone messages me saying, "Oh, you're a cunt, fuck you," like, fuck that. I'm gonna rap into them. I don't really care. I'm sort of blabbering. Half the shit doesn't even make sense to me, man. But yeah, I feel like I answered that question good enough. I don't know, but yeah. So good 20-minute episode. I I fucking hope that you guys got some good content out of this. This is going up the same day I'm recording it, so it's Monday the 13th of September. It's currently 2 p.m. So I just needed to record something because I promised people that there'd be an episode out today. So here it is. If you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to DM me on Instagram, either at YoungStreetCo, at NZVintage with 2 E's, or at whatever_Daniel. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to ask questions. And let me know what ideas you guys have, what you want to see on this podcast. Like, do you guys want to more talk about like in university or stocks and crypto, or more clothing resellers, or more clothing brands, or people with a shop, sort of explain that. I do want to get an accountant on to sort of discuss like tax and that, because I feel like a lot of people are very uneducated on that, including me. So I'm working on that. So yeah, just DM me on Instagram what you guys want to see. I'll be putting a few polls up at Young Street Co. page. So you go vote on those. That'd be much appreciated. Yeah, that's about it, man. I hope you guys. Oh, pardon me. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it was good. But in the meantime, like I said, follow me on Instagram at whatever_Daniel for personal, at NZVintageE for the Fire Vintage Clothes, and at Young Street Co for everything podcast and clothing brand related. Follow on Spotify, rate it on Apple Music. It really does help. Subscribe on YouTube if you listen on YouTube, Young Street. Yeah, that's about it. But I hope you guys have a really, really great day. It's been a good day for me. Yeah, I'm saying a lot. I'm not the best podcast host, I know, but yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. Follow me on Instagram. Links will also be in the bio. And yeah, peace. Have a great day.